about the importance of tomorrow and Wednesday?
Yeah, tomorrow and Wednesday are gonna be real huge. I mean, we're coming off finals week. Yeah, everybody's trying to get back into shape. So these two games right before we step into conference play are gonna be real good. For our momentum and our confidence for the remainder of the season.
How big are the games? How big is the game tomorrow? Especially you guys went to St. Joe's Brooklyn last year and lost. But more importantly, you guys are off to one of your best starts as far as like the first half of the season. Just how big would a win be tomorrow?
A win would be really big. I mean, it's been about 2.5 weeks since we played our last game. We've had some pretty good practices for, since the time off. But, especially last year, I mean, we just heard last year that, we just heard in film that last year we lost them, and the year before that we lost them as well. So, this game is going to be really important for us. I think, we should go in there with a mindset that we should win, and we should win that game and the next game.
You guys are winners of 4 of your last 5. You guys are still on a massive homestand. Really, the only away game is at CSI on January 5th. How big is just getting wins while at home? How big is that?
Coach Brett, he stresses to us all the time that we need to protect our home court. Playing on home court, is very important to us, especially going in. Not to think too far, but, the CUNY playoffs are here at our home court. So, being able to protect our home court when, during the regular season, once the playoff time comes and we feel pretty good that, we should have a good spot in the playoffs, that once the playoff time comes, we should be able to protect our home court then as well.
If we win tomorrow, it will put us on a good pace to win on Wednesday. And then right coming into next week, we go right into league play, and those are the games that we need because those are games that will take us to the playoffs. So winning this game will kind of set the mood and kind of like the pace for us going into league where we want to beat Lehman, which is in the top. We want to beat all of them. So this is how big this game is. Coming back in the past years, we never had a winning season before we went into break. Going into break, we have this winning thing. So our mentality is we're winning right now. So no matter how long the break is, we still have that momentum because the years before we had a losing. So our momentum was like, oh, we're losing. It's going to get harder to win. But since we're winning, it'll just get easier and easier to win.
Well, Jeff, right now we've ended the finals on a good note with a win over Hunter and had a long break off for finals and obviously the holidays a little bit and every group these last 3 or 4 days. But these next 2 games, back-to-back days on Tuesday and Wednesday, are extremely important to us because I like for us to be feeling really good jumping back into conference season. We got Lehman on Sunday, and then we got College of Staten Island next Tuesday. 2 of the top teams in our league right now, and it'd be great for us to come out and win both of these games and be feeling really good about us and going into the real meat of the college of the CUNYAC season. So. That's my hope for us, and if I could get a belated Christmas present, winning these 2 games would certainly be it.
You guys are going to take the midway point almost of a massive homestand. The only road game you have coming up in the near future is at Staten Island. How important is it just to notch the wins at home before finishing the season with 4 of your last 5 on the road? 4 or 5 last 6 on the road.
Yeah, the schedule's really kind of strange this year with all the volume. We're obviously heavy home games early in the season than we are towards the end of the season. So, hopefully we can get a good jump on this conference season. We're 2-2 right now, and I know we got 2 really tough games next week, obviously, and I haven't even looked beyond that to see. I know we got Mega Rivers, I believe, the following Friday, but. So there's nothing going to be easy in the CUNY. Every game is going to be really challenging for us, and every game is going to be a dogfight. And we've already seen that through the first 4 games that we've had in CUNY thus far. So still have 12 games left to play there, and it's going to be an interesting CUNYAC season. So we're feeling good about ourselves right now. We're feeling good going into these 2 games we had this week. But like I said, a belated Christmas present to win both these games would put a smile on my face.